Hi, Pat here. I got a Kenwood KR-9600 stereo receiver. I just rebuilt this thing, replaced all the electrical caps, a few odd transistors, and a few modifications. This video is just a quick look at it. As you can see, the front came out very nice. Nice and clean front. Knobs all came out nice and shiny. Very clean stereo. Sides are in nice shape. A few little scratches here and there. The back looks good. There's the other side. There's a couple scuff marks in there. And take a look at the top here. A little bit of a nut right there. A few scuffs. All in all, in pretty nice shape. Here's the top side of the stereo. This right here is the voltage regulator board. This board was known to get real hot. In fact, right down there you can see the burn marks. So I took the resistors there on here, I took them off. I got some bigger ones. I mounted them up here on this wall here. These are 25 watt resistors. Ones that used to be down here were 3 watt resistors. I took the heat off this board. I hooked it here, let the heat go someplace. Right there, I replaced that op amp with a more modern op amp. And with that op amp in there, there used to be a cap there and a cap right there. That allowed me to eliminate those caps, just get a cleaner signal. This op amp is the output of this tuner board. And come up, take the rest, look at the rest of the tuner board. And it's the tuning capacitor up there. And I replaced all 4 of these. Went a little bit higher voltage. Wasn't that necessary. They were 80 volts. I went up to 100 volt caps. Still 10,000 microfarads, so it was quite suitable. And down there, if I get some light in it, down there, that's the amp board. And you probably can't see the IC output. I re-greased that. I replaced 6 transistors on this board. And there are a couple of small titanium caps. I replaced them with one chrome cap. Here's the bottom side of the stereo. So right here is the preamp board. And it's really broke up into 3 sections. You got the 2 phono inputs. And up across the top, it's a buffer that all signals go through. The 2 phonographs, the tape, the radio, auxiliary. They all go through that section. Right here is basically just a switchboard. It's mostly for your tapes. And down here is just a little preamp for the microphone. Go up a little higher. That there is your selector switch. And that's your volume and balance controls there. Right down there, I added these 2 caps. That goes to that new op amp that I put in, goes to the positive and negative power inputs. Just help take the edge off of things. And up here, that's the power supply board. I replaced in fact I replaced all the zingers on this. And there's the tone control board. All the controls were cleaned with the oxide, so they're nice and clean now. And up top here is the relay board. That there's back of the amp board. Right here is big power caps. I just strapped a piece of copper wire across them just for my grounding place, and soldered lugs on just so it's easier to get the wires soldered on. I got powered on to show the lights. Move in here a little bit. All these selector lights work. I replaced all those with regular light bulbs because the circuit here is part of the relay circuit, and LEDs would change the circuit, so I put regular light bulbs in. See, the stereo light comes on. I don't have an antenna hooked up. The 3 speaker lights over here, A and B and C, they all work. And the panel lights back here, I replaced those with regular bulbs and they work. Mirror lights, I couldn't find the right size bulbs for those, so I left the old ones in. This video is basically an overview of this. I do have another video that shows the whole tear down and rebuild of this thing. Thanks for watching the video.